Okay, we are back. So, it is my turn currently, and I'm trying to. I just did an EC exchange over here, and so for my next turn, I'm gonna go ahead and let's pull the. Take the 9 of green. Okay.
All right. So my once big hand is now very small. Don't look.
I didn't look.
Such a cheater, you guys.
I didn't even look.
We'll review it.
We can
all
go back.
know.
We for sure can go back. Hadn't even looked.
Oh.
Oh ho hum.
I'll take the 3, even though it's not very much dollars. I mean, I feel like there's got to be like some yellow in there. I feel like there hasn't been.
There's yellow right there.
Well, I know. Jory just flipped it out.
I'll take the yellow. She seems very keen on having it.
Don't you love that?
Gotta love it.
Thwarting my wants and needs at every step. Okay, I will take the. I think it's the orange. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can't reach for well.
Oh, you're good.
Help.
Help.
My reach.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
geez. Who's sitting right beside the
3, 2 minor details. Okay.
Any bets on who's gonna win? Anybody? I really like that game of like, I'd just be curious to know like.
Yeah, if you comment like in your part way through the video and you write the time down that you decided who was gonna win, and if it's not in the back like 15 minutes, then and you call it now 50-50 chance of getting it right, but if you get it right, I'll give you an applause. Okay. I'll take a sip of wine later in the video for you.
With a shout out for you. We'll give you.
Well, I don't know if I can give a shout out because this will be pre-recorded.
Oh, but next time we can give you a shout out in our next.
That's
video.
true. If you got it right, I would give you a shout out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which no one cares about.
Because this is sponsored by
us. Our dogs.
Our dogs, Luna and Lily. Okay. So.
Yeah, so there's also an Alhambra big box that. So Alhambra's been around for a long time. So I think the edition we have is actually the 2003 Spiel des Jahres anniversary edition, I believe is what it was called. It was like, maybe it's like the 13th anniversary.
Spiel des Jahres.
Edition.
What a weird name. I'm going to overpay, by the way. She can keep going. But I'm going to overpay for this Seraglio and add it to my place.
But yeah, so Alhambra is one of those like classic games that we've played for a long time. But yeah, we've never played any of the expansions and whatnot that's in the big box. But it did just go on Kickstarter not very long ago if anyone is interested.
What's in the big box?
Different expansions. You know, kind of like how we have Carcassonne, big box. It just has all the expansions in one.
Do they?
You done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they do the Catan as well?
No.
Catan? No, they don't.
No, there's not a big box.
We
they each have a box.
Expansion to Catan.
Yeah, it's its own box. They don't have like a big box Catan yet. They have the anniversary edition of Catan, which is like the 3D printed. Remember, I think I showed you that. It's like $300. I don't know how much it is. It was something crazy.
So Bailey and I really love Catan as well. I'm sure we will do. Well, we can't on the 2-person. Well, we could, but like we're not going to until maybe one of our friends comes over and then we'll play a 3 or 4-person game. But we only buy like the 4th edition box. Like we actually went out of our way like a decade after to get the exact same version because we like the artwork better. I don't know. Sometimes the new ones got like 2 generic-y. I don't know. It looks fake. Like the water looks fake. I don't know. I've never seen water
It's
that
very
looks like
pretty.
that. Yeah, it's like blue and looks cartoony.
It's
whereas
super
ours is
cartoony.
much more detailed. So we always buy it. We try to buy the same edition, which is also nice because then you can mix and match if you wanted to. Okay.
I just took money, so.
Just taking my money. All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take the yellow 8.
Of course he would, because he knows that I want the yellow.
Actually, I don't even really care about the yellows. That's not even why I was choosing.
I'll take the 7, please.
7.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Helpful man.
I'm so helpful. Okay. Now, I am going to buy for EC the chambers. And this is why I was getting it, because I can't figure out how to get out of this whole wall situation without this to open it back up. So that's what I'm currently doing. Just trying to figure out how to keep going. So that was an EC, and for my next move, I will go ahead and take the 8 in blue. Okay.
Alright. So, again, I can't have what I want.
You're the one that I want. You're the one I want, girl.
So, I can't.
Honey.
The problem, I'm still having that same problem with the top. I need the top to not have a border. And I keep running into that. I can actually put something with a border now, but I need to build down so that a person can walk through it and get to it. So I'm kind of in a little pickle, and I still haven't been able to place my garden that I bought like way back when.
What's the dill? She's in a pickle.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
You heard it here, folks.
Right.
That was lovely.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
salty. Too much?
It continues. It's like, I thought I would
Have you been upset the
Okay.
dogs?
I am going, I know it did upset the dogs. Okay, I'm going to pay for 6.
6?
Even though
okay,
I
so that
can't-
is an EC though.
An EC, and I'm pretty sure I cannot place it anywhere, and that is a fact. So I have 2 things in my...
So this
They
is
actually
the problem.
look the
This
same.
it sounds okay, but like now, don't you have to take them out of order? Like, I believe you have to pull them.
Oh,
they
do
stack.
I normally don't reserve. So normally I'm a very conservative player on this, and I'm like, don't put yourself in the building.
The downfall to the reserve, I think, I could be wrong off the top of my head, is you get them, it does take a turn to take them back out, but you did steal them, like, if you really need them, but then when you stack things on top, I believe you have to reverse order pull them. So Bailey's double checking that, but I feel like there could be another game.
Yeah. No, it just says you can take a building tile from your reserve board and add it to your... So it's just one of them. It doesn't matter like what order you put them in there.
Oh, okay. Well, she lucked out. Otherwise, it's very hard.
Yes.
Because what game is it? We play a game where that's the case. You set it there. Oh, you know that card game with the really fancy gold cards and they have soldiers and stuff on it? It has like the metallic-y looking thing.
Red Rising.
Red Rising. Yeah. And it has a mechanic where you have to pull them back out in reverse order when you pull them.
Yes.
Because they're stacked.
Yeah. Yes, in that case. But in this case, I can get them back out, but it still does take an action. So it's annoying because it's like normally you could have just put it in for free, and now I actually have to take an extra action to get it out. But I still did it because I'm like, well, that way I at least have a tile over there.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so then with that, I will go ahead and get the 7. Yeah, I'll take the 7. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so on my turn, let's look what's out there. Oh, well, you got a lot of. Do I have any of those? probably better get on that board. Yeah, I definitely gotta get on the board. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
Just taking my garden, aren't you? Tower?
Yeah, I'm over. Yeah, I'm
Yep,
overpaying
knew
for
it.
it.
I was like, he was looking at my
one.
garden. I know.
Yeah, but I won't get any points. So since this is round 2,
Yep.
I definitely want my 5 points.
Yeah, I get you.
Not. It is, I guess it's the perk that I stole from Bailey, but
That's just a little bonus.
that's right. But wasn't really anything I was gunning for strategically, other than to get my 5 points. Okay, go ahead.
Alrighty. What you got for me? Okay. It's like lots of stuff I like now that we've got some openings in the top. So I'm going to go ahead and just overpay. So I'll pay 13 for the tower.
And 13.
So you know I like my towers.
Yeah, and towers are worth a lot, especially at the end. Without going back, well, I'll go back to it. So if you can see the tower on the 3rd level at the bottom, it's worth 21 points. Now, how do we split up? Do you remember how you split up the third person's, or do you not?
So I'm gonna have to look at the rules again for the 2-player because I can't remember exactly if I think we only score. I don't know. I need to look even around round 2 just to make sure that we don't mess up scoring.
Yeah.
For the 2-player, if it's had a variant.
Okay, so my turn. Bailey overpaid last time, so. I'll go ahead and take. Go ahead and take 6.
I will take the 5.
Oops,
Sorry.
I will go ahead and take. I'll go ahead and take the 6 of orange.
Okay, guys, I got my glass slipper. Okay, so this is, I'm going to EC, or overpay for it, $12. But this is my glass slipper. Check this out.
Okay, ready? Hold on. Because I'm also curious. Glass slipper, show me.
Dun, 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 dun. Cinderella.
Oh,
Dun,
'cause
dun,
it fits
dun.
right
Fits
in
perfect.
there.
It solved my problem. What problem?
What problem?
No
yeah,
problem.
but now you gotta find one that grabs all the...
No, but now I'm like open. I've got a whole new thing now.
Okay,
this
she's got
was
a
a
whole
problem.
new thing.
But now, so I've overpaid, but see, now I've freed myself up. That once I get over here, I can put some of these. For instance, this one is perfectly legal to sit over here, and will continue my walls.
That's true.
But I just need to get something now to go over that way. So that was great. I was like, when he grabbed that 6, I was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna take it. But you didn't.
I nearly did.
So he'll survive tonight, everyone.
Everyone, I'm not dying tonight.
It's not dying tonight.
Okay, so you overpaid and got that.
Yep.
Got the glass slipper. Okay, so then we brought out... I brought out the 7 chambers. $7 chambers on green. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take... I'll take the 1.
I will take the...
Okay, I will take the 4.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just overpay for the Seraglio.
Okay.
So 9 to get that so I can walk over. Across the way. Alright.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take the
So I'll go ahead and take a 7.
Go ahead and take a 2 and a 3.
Trying to decide if I just want to place like one of my things just to have it in, you know, because in case the scoring comes out, I think it will. So I'm going to go ahead and place this arcade because right now Wyatt also has 2 arcades. So if a scoring comes out, this would tie me with him. So I'm going to go ahead and put that, and it also extends my walls.
And I feel like there hasn't been. I wonder if this back section of tiles that we have to lay out here is going to be arcades, because we only have 1 stack left, and Bailey and I together.
How many are there total?
I have
it
2.
Says it, no. It says it on the scoring.
It does?
Yeah, it says how many there are
there's
each
9.
building. 9.
And you and I have 4, so 5 of these are arcades.
In the back half, yeah.
How many? Oh, I didn't realize that. So there's 11 towers. I was trying to decide if it's worth my time to compete with you. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's tricky. I have 2. I'll think about it.
This is the funny thing about Wyatt. So he often. So I am
Just to show, it's on that far
it's
edge.
on there,
I had no idea.
always. So this is the funny thing about Wyatt. Soapbox, real fast. So Wyatt, I always read the rule books, and
Why is my camera so blurry?
you got too close to it. You like.
I know. How do I fix it?
I don't know. While he fixes that, I'm going to tell you funny stories about Wyatt. So he never reads the rule book because he doesn't have the patience for that. But he also doesn't have the patience to listen to rules. So his favorite word is like, well, I didn't know that. And it's like, of course not, because I only can tell you like the top 5 things about this game, and then you're going to be like, that's it, done. So you only can tell him little by little. But we've played this game, I mean, a lot. There is no way in all the years that he has not figured out. And in fact,
I honestly had no idea. That was like a revelation for me. I was actually sitting here rounds ago thinking, I wonder how many of those things are. But I didn't want to bring it up on a video. So like now, I'm like, oh, she knew the whole time? She didn't tell anybody? Really suspect if you think about it.
Anyway, sympathy comments below if you have anyone like Wyatt. Or likewise, I guess, if you side with Wyatt, then sympathy comments for him.
Yeah, I feel bad for me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy that. Yeah, I think I want it.
Doesn't even know what he wants anymore.
I'm not even sure what I want. I'm going to EC the garden.
After his new revelation.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, this is how you played this
are.
game? I had no even idea how you played. And now, with this whole new understanding, courtesy of the board game card. Should I do this again? Really messed it up last time. It won't do it this time because I changed the focus. Looks really crisp though. Okay. So I did an EC and I grabbed the yellow coin section for a garden, and now I think for my next one, plenty of that. I'll go ahead and take a 9 in blue. Okay? Billy, it is your turn.
Alright. Okay, well, I will take that for EC.
Oh.
Of course. So, pop that down there. And then that actually would let me place out my next garden, which I will do here. And So your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I use my bonus action to take out of my reserve. Now I feel like unstressed that I have that.
I will take the 3. I wish there was a 2 though to make it worth it, but go ahead.
I mean, I'll take the 7.
Okay.
It's hard not to. Like when you see the exact 7 come out, and then this came out for a 7. I don't know if you guys can read that very well, but you probably can.
The arcade.
Yeah, the arcade 7. Came out for a 7, so
I'm
it's so
EC
hard.
The 7,
he
so.
already had one.
Goodbye.
So that was.
Woo! I don't know. No one could probably see where I'm placing this, but I'm placing it at the very bottom.
Is it like what you really needed or something?
I did actually need it pretty badly.
Is it like that perfect horseshoe?
It's not perfect horseshoe. It could be better, but it's not bad. It's up there. I mean, I could tilt my camera, but for now I'm good. Okay, so I EC'd that, and for the next thing. After a while, when I play this game, I stop looking, like, I do care about some of these things for sure, like what type they are, but I start looking, the walls do become an important thing, and I'm looking for, like, L's this way, or, you know, that's hard to do, but L's the opposite way. Like, I'm, like, looking at my board and trying to figure out where the walls will plan out, because otherwise, kind of like how Bailey put stuff in reserve, I don't want to put anything in reserve at this point in the game.
Don't do what Bailey does.
Don't do it. Avoid that at all costs. Like, don't be that person.
Ridiculous. So, while he's thinking, I have houseplant number 2 I can share.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a begonia. So this is...
Begonia.
Oh my gosh. This is the begonia Don Miller.
Begone, Don Miller.
And like, it is honestly, I just got this one not very long ago. And it's not very expensive at all. It's like a $14 plant. But it is just so interesting. So I don't know if you can tell, but like the way it grows in...
Maybe go to the bigger camera.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I can go to the bigger camera. Go to the bigger camera, he says. Okay.
To the bigger camera.
To the bigger camera.
Yeah, let me hold it.
I got it. You're supposed to be doing
No, I know, but I can think at the same time. I got it right here.
Alright. Gotcha. You do your turn.
I'm just going to hold
it. Well, I wanted to turn it.
Okay, well, you turn how you'd like.
Days and life.
Did you say Don Miller?
Don Miller. Who is Don Miller?
Why did it get named after Don Miller?
I don't know. Do you guys know who Don Miller is?
Don't you feel like Don Miller's wife, probably Suzanne Miller, was like, "Begone, Don Miller," and like tripped on a plant, and then she looked down and as she said it, and was like, "This is what she named"?
No. But I like
so?
that.
That was a decent story.
That was a good backstory.
Begone, Don Miller.
If anyone asks, you can use that, but it was
Begonia.
For sure.
I can't prove that it's not true, so I'm not going to say that what I said wasn't factual, but it probably isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hit the focus button if you want focus. Otherwise, you got to drop it right down here.
Ah, there we go.
You can even set it on the board if you want to.
That's great. Anyway, so this is the begonia. It's, I haven't had it very long, but it's very rewarding and interesting. It grows in these, like, very, I cannot figure out cameras.
Yeah, literally, every time you go up, it's out of focus, and every time it sits down, it's, whoa, look at that, it's in focus.
Alright, thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Alright, so, anyways, the way they grow in, I always find it just so interesting, because they come out, like, you know, completely, like, crumpled already on the outside, so then when it comes out in this, as soon as it comes out of its shoot, it's just like, just very interesting, compared to some other houseplants. So yeah, this is the Begonia Don Miller.
I have this weird thing that I look at this plant, and I don't know, but something from my memory, it makes me think of rhubarb. I don't know if anybody's ever seen how rhubarb looks, but the stalks are like reddish color like this, and I want to say the foliage is kind of like this, like textured. I mean, yes, they do stick up, they're really, really tall, but it kind of reminds me of rhubarb if you've ever seen it.
I've never had rhubarb, but...
My father loves rhubarb pie, but I think apparently it's high in calcium or something. Something around the lines of it gave him kidney stones. Can't prove that. I haven't looked any of that information up, but I swear that was a story I've heard in the past.
Well.
Okay. I'm going to do my turn.
Okay. Do your turn. You're supposed to be doing that the whole time.
I know. Yeah, but I've been thinking, and I hadn't come to a good conclusion.
He got too distracted by the beautiful houseplant I was showing.
Be gone, Don Miller. That's what I said. I'll probably remember that forever. I had no idea it had a person's name afterwards. Like, who, like, I should just walk around, like, and find weeds in the grass and be like, be gone, and I yell somebody's name and then, like, name something.
Well, so the interesting thing is, so I got this one actually from Steve's Leaves, and I believe, which I could be wrong because I've only bought from them.
That's Don Miller's son, Steve. Steve Miller.
Well, I've only purchased from them once, but I believe they actually make their own different hybrids of begonias there, so they very well could have named this one the Don Miller. I mean, I'm pretty sure. No, I've definitely like Googled this one, and begonia Don Miller shows up.
So you're saying it's a real name?
I think it is, but they do like sometimes like make their own species of plants, and I think begonia is Steve Leaves' specialty.
I decided
Steve Leaves, if you happen to hear this, I'm so sorry if I messed that up.
Oh, is that somebody local?
No, I think they're out of New York or something. I've just bought them. I just bought from them once.
Leaves.
That's where that came from. So
that's interesting. So this came from New York.
Came from New York.
I don't have a New York accent, but like, what would that be like? Like, be gone, Steve. Be gone, begonia, Don Miller. Something gangster like, why you dirty rat? You killed my brother. Be gone, Don Miller. Maybe he was the Don. You know, like the head mafia king is the Don. Like, oh yeah, be gone. He's the Don.
But okay, this is where your whole philosophy falls apart. Is the fact that begonia was never meant to be begone anything.
Yeah, begone IA. That's what that's the way I heard it. Begone, Don Miller. Anyway, okay, so I decided to pick up a green card for my turn. Bailey, it is your turn. You can go ahead. Be gone, Bailey. That's the name of a new plant.
I will take the 8, please, of green.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. What is in that? Chambers? I will go ahead and EC the green.
So I'd also be curious for those of you that are watching, have you played this before? So this game has like been around for a long time, so I also like have no idea. So we're just getting started, so I have no idea who our viewership is right now or will be. So I'm curious, just let us know if you've played it. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah. Because this game has been around for a while, so I'd just be interested
for a while, and not only that, it's one of our favorite games.
Yeah.
So,
it's good. We always like games that are very easy to teach to other people. So a lot of times when we play games with people, they don't have a whole big board game collection, as we do. So typically it works better if you don't have, Crystal Palace level of rule book to teach them first. But yeah, so we really like this one. Definitely recommend it.
This is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, you can play it with family. The only thing that I think does trip people up sometimes is honestly the building of the tableau. Some people who just can't get the walls and thinking through that into where they just put themselves. Oh, we went out again. To where they put themselves kind of in a situation of I have nowhere to place, but I don't really know how to get out of it. But other than that, I would say it's a very entry-level welcome game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So I EC'd that green, and I will actually take the 1/4 in blue.
Okay, so I will
Don't.
not be gone, Don. Thank you.
What was the name of the other one? Philodendron.
Imperial.
Philodendron.
Philodendron.
Imperial.
Yes.
And that was it?
Imperial red.
Imperial red.
Yes. Man, oh man, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna take the 2. I know that
that is
I know
interesting
it's slow.
move.
I know it's slow.
Okay, interesting. I will walk 500.
So the other nice thing about this game is it's also, if you are colorblind, it actually has, so I'll see if you guys can tell. So there's, not only is it green, but you can see that green has a square, orange has this little, like, person, and then there's like a... So yeah, so even if you are colorblind, you are still able to play the game, and all of the buildings as well, so they have different colors, but each building has a different iconography. That way you can play it even if you're colorblind.
That's nice.
Yeah, I saw somebody had posted that once, like, something about, like, oh, can you, like, let us know a bunch of, like, colorblind games
like,
that are
games that
accessible.
Accessible games
And it
for
was like,
colorblindness. That's nice.
Yeah, and a lot of people do it, but so now I just thought, like, oh, it's good to mention while we're going through.
So what did you say? How did you know? Is it these little...
The symbol right
symbols
underneath the number, so they can read the number and then the symbol and know that square is green.
Sure.
The only thing I don't know... Oh, right here. Haha.
Yeah,
square.
I was looking at it. Yeah, it has a little right next
I didn't see that in the river. I thought, because I just looked at that one first and it just looked normal. But now that I see the people one,
I'm going to go ahead and take a 7.
Okay. So, I'm going to do EC for the arcade. And then, before I place that though, I want to make sure that I don't... How many? Okay, yeah, so he has so many chambers at this point. He has 1, 2,
I have
3.
the majority. You can't take it.
Yeah, you can't even take it. So I don't even care about chambers. So, because I was contemplating, I was
Unless
like,
you're
should I?
using them strategically.
Strategically for the shape, but it doesn't have any borders, and so this, I will just go ahead and place this one. I really honestly, like, what I wanted down here is I wanted a horseshoe, because this would completely, oh, he's going to show us.
Oh, yeah, since you're going to
thank you,
describe it for a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see that I have, starting here, I have a wall all the way. Like, I am, like, killing it, you guys, in the walls. But, so this one has a wall too. But right here, so if I could get a U, that would complete that.
But then you're really pigeonholed.
I'm really pigeonholed. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself some space since I bought that one and just kind of go over. And so I might be losing these walls, but maybe I'll get something that can, like, complete it.
You could really ruin your whole rest of the game if you didn't have... If you did that and then got to here and couldn't find anything.
If you couldn't find anything, this is true.
That would be a nightmare.
But... Again, I'm playing aggressive today, you guys. I'm going to win.
She is playing aggressive.
Alright. I'm going to take the... I will take the 4, please.
The 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All yours. I'll take the 3, 2...
Oh!
Scoring round.
Scoring.
Okay.
Alright, oh yeah, let me check the rule book just to verify that we are doing everything correctly for the 2-player variant of the scoring.
Not quite in focus. There's a little bit better. Okay, yeah, you tell me the 2-person variant.
Okay. Okay, points are awarded to the players with the highest number and second highest number of building tiles of each kind. If several player ties, the points for the respective places are shared. Points are always rounded down. So it actually does not give any special for playing with 2. So you actually just do as normal. So yeah, we'll give away all the points, but if you're tied, then we split them and round it down. So.
Okay. I feel good about that?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Special rules playing till. Found one.
Oh, I don't
Found
like
a
the sound of
section.
that.
Found a section. Okay. After scoring the second round. Oh, yes. We don't ever play with Dirk.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forget this. We
I
don't
forget
like Dirk. I totally forgot. You guys, there's this whole thing. You can do this, by the way, designers. I'm sorry. Dirk is wonderful. But we don't like to play Dirk. You just have to, basically, you have like a third player that you're like managing. And I think it's actually to combat the scoring. So I actually feel like we do the scoring slightly different. When you say didn't
I
we
don't think we
adjust it?
do the last on the last
I don't think we
round.
do the last one either. Yeah, we just
And you can't see it currently,
Yeah.
but let's see. Well, anyway, there's 3 tiers, and I don't think on the third tier you get 3 sections, being first, second, third. We don't do the third tier at all. I'm almost positive that's what we do.
Yeah, I think that's right. I agree with that. Okay, yeah. So we do this often. Honestly, we do our like.
Well, it's
if
annoying to play with the
If-
computer player.
Yes.
I understand why it's there, but it's like I mean, think about how bad like if Bailey or I didn't get enough of whatever, and we're not getting any points. Like, it's nice if we just get points where we had buildings. Like, if you build a building, you get second place.
Well, I think Dirk though. I can't even remember how. I think you like give
Isn't
him
he an
tiles.
automatic like
No,
where he gets
you
stuff?
can. It's like another action. Like you can give Dirk tiles. Anyways, we're no expert on Dirk because we don't play with him. So.
Goodbye, Dirk.
Goodbye,
Not
Dirk.
how
Be
we're
gone.
playing. Yeah,
Dirk, there,
be
that
gone,
would've been-
Dirk.
Yeah, so we'll just play, so for scoring, let's do the, we score first and second, and then on the first, second, third, we just score first, second. I'd like that.
Alright, so pavilions.
House rules.
House rules. So I'm going to scroll this back so you can watch us march around, although you can already see us, so maybe I don't have to. I'll do it a little bit. Okay, so pavilions. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
2.
2. So my blue character goes up 8 points. So I'm at 13 to 21, and you go up 13 to 15. Seraglios, I have 3.
I have 2.
I get 9 points. 21 to 30. Bailey gets 2. 1, 2. Oh, did I do that wrong? I think you were at 13. You should have been at 14. 1, 2. You're at 16. Okay, sorry. The first time I gave you 2. Arcades, I have 1, 2, 3.
I have 3, 2.
Okay, so I think...
So we take the first and second,
combine
it, and
divide
it
by 2.
and
So
round down.
that would be 13 points, and so we'll each get
6.
6.
Yep.
Okay, so 30, I will go to 36. You will go to 22. Chambers, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You win. I have 1.
6, I get 11 points. 36 to 47. Okay, and then Bailey would get 4. 22 to 26. Okay. Gardens, I think you have that one by a long shot. I have
4.
2.
I have
You have
4.
4. Okay, so you get 12 points.
Come back, kid, you guys.
26, that's right. 38, and I get 5.
Oh.
47 to 52. Last ones, you have the 2 biggest categories. So
I do. Luckily.
13 towers, I have 2.
I have 5.
Okay, so 13 points for you. 38 plus 13 is what, 51?
Mm-hmm.
And I get 6. 52 to 58.
I
Okay.
feel like he enjoyed just like setting my maple like right beside his. Oh, you guys couldn't see it,
Oh, here
but
we
he
go.
just he
Yeah,
set
I
it.
set
Oh
it
no, they
for-
could. It was right there.
You could.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And
he
then
just,
see how far I got. Look at that, all the way down there.
It's
Okay.
pretty close. Walls. Oh yeah.
Oh, walls.
How
Okay.
far,
Do you want to do
buddy?
yours first, and
Yeah.
I'll zoom you in for yours?
Yes. So again, if I would have
her
got the
walls are pretty
horseshoe,
impressive.
if I would have got the horseshoe, it would have been better. But
Although my
walls.
walls have improved pretty dramatically.
I know. I've actually feel like I've done better on walls before, but I'm happy that I'm very filled in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16. Okay, so 16 plus 51 is
65.
67.
Oh.
51 plus 16.
Oh, yeah, 57. Sorry.
67.
67.
67.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to help you out.
Thank you, babe.
She's trying to
Appreciate
cheat herself.
Yeah. All right, how many rolls you got, buddy? You're on mine. Not that it's not beautiful and that everyone wants to look at it. It looks
she
really
does have a really nice pattern. Also, you'll notice when she went around, she didn't count this inner wall.
Yes,
it got
inner
negated
walls
because you don't get to go like one. Oh, you can't see my mouse, but at that.
He was
at that section.
This one.
Yeah, you don't count
skip.
that.
So you just do the outside. This is not. You don't get to go like 1, 2, and then come back out. It's just the external, and that's why I was saying it was so. It would have been really. If this would have still been a horseshoe, I could have went from. I think I was at what. 16?
You're at 16, so that
would
would
have been 17,
19.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Which would have been huge.
Yeah. And then as soon as I wrap it around, I could almost have like a 360.
360. Which would be big. No matter how you look at it, if somebody was able to encapsulate their whole place, they probably did pretty good.
People would be coming from all of the lands.
All of the lands. Okay, so on mine, I'm going to start up here. This is my best spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't count the inner walls. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I got 17. I've actually narrowly edged him out. Yeah, so 58, that becomes 68, and 68 plus 7 is 75. Okay. So going into the final round, the score is 78 to 67.
Oh yeah, so to clarify, so there's 3 scoring rounds. First and second, the last thing will happen when the last tile is drawn. It'll go into an auction. So people will auction and you'll automatically get the tile based on who has the most money of that color will get it. So it sets whenever you cannot refill the board of tiles is when we will go through, and I almost hit that camera, sorry. Is when we will go through and go into final auction. Yes, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I believe you did that, and it would be my turn. I believe you set off the scoring.
Yeah, I was flipping it first. So I'm always bad about I flip it over, but I bet it is that I get my cards and then I flip. It makes the most sense.
Yeah. Okay, so it is my turn, and I will. As you see, I have a ton of one type of card. But I was kind of avoiding that, but she probably is too. Which makes that even trickier. I'm going to EC the green gardens, green Hardines. And I will EC that.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, that's great.
Oh, you're good. And then, and then I will.
So I was actually looking at my begonia as I'm standing here, and I noticed that it has
take the orange 9.
A couple of little brown tips on the end. So if you have houseplants and you ever see that they're getting little brown tips, it's usually humidity more often, or it also could be underwater, but usually
it's too humid or not
too
humid?
Too little humidity.
It is almost, it's fall, so everything's dropping around here. Bailey, it is your turn. More Hardines.
I know what we're doing. We're both avoiding the same thing. Because you made it where we don't care about it anymore.
But I was hoping you'd have to buy it.
I know. Part of me wants to buy it just to get it gone, but I'm still going to just take the...
I honestly thought you would need to buy it because of the way your life is set
yeah,
up.
but then the arcade was built just like that.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to continue my wall, so I actually don't even want to like do that too much over here.
I'm gonna EC this one.
Oh,
Tower.
I've been wanting that one actually like for a while because of the shape. It would actually fit in this.
You're the one that I want.
Square.
You're the one I want.
But I never had the money. I was sitting over here with
Honey.
this, and it just now came up. But
I feel like Bailey has said that before because I feel like I've sang that before.
that song.
Today.
You're the one that I want today.
Yeah, didn't I sing it earlier?
He just thinks that every time he looks at me, you guys.
You're the one that I want. She's cute. She's a keeper. Can you even see? I might have to actually tilt my camera now.
His Alhambra's so.
It's
large.
so dang tall. Okay, so I did that for EC. And I will go ahead and get the chambers for EC.
Haha, it's gone. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
It's like I haven't showed the audience as much what I've got going on.
Okay. And I, for my last one, will grab more orange. Okay.
All right. What do we got?
That's interesting. And sometimes that makes me feel better when she looks at the board and goes, I don't know what it is about that, but I feel better about it.
He loves it. He's having a good day.
She's going to EC something, I think.
No.
Just holding one card.
I'm not. I'm
Okay.
actually not. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it and just... I should...
Don't do it.
I know. I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Because he definitely probably can EC it, because I know that we both have a ton of blue, because it just kept coming up. We were trying to avoid buying it.
I do have a ton of blue.
So I'm going to just go
I
ahead and
totally would have bought it.
Yeah, I'm going to overpay and take it down here. Because we've been tying in the arcade department, you guys.
For a while.
So... And who doesn't like games? Who doesn't want an arcade?
That's a solid argument.
I will say, I haven't played very many arcade games. Like, have you been to an arcade?
Like in my lifetime?
Like in your life?
I'm going to go ahead and EC.
Like, we played arcade games like the bowling
The
alley,
garden.
you know?
Yeah,
But, like,
I mean,
I've never
it
been
was
to an
not,
actual arcade. We're
There
both
wasn't
from, like,
one in-
small towns,
Yeah,
so
there
we
wasn't
should
a
clarify.
cool one in my
We
area.
we didn't grow up with cool arcades.
We barely grew up.
What's happening?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is.
That means what you want it to be.
That's right. That's the way I think of it. Yeah, so I went and I EC'd that. And I will go...
Sure brought more house plans, so he's gonna have this much analysis paralysis.
I know, wow, I am having troubles today.
I do have extras, like just on the shelves, you know. So if we need to,
I'll go
We need
ahead and
to
take
grab
the
some.
9.
there we go.
Green.
We got him to.
All right, her turn.
Okay. Ooh, I want that.
She wants that. Okay. Oh, you didn't want to see what this was. I'll go ahead and EC the arcade.
Can I see that for a second, please? The tile. Okay, so I'm just double checking how many there are. So again, there is 11 towers and then 11 gardens, So I'm trying to figure out, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go ahead and get this garden, which I can, you guys, which is why I'm so excited. If you saw the little face earlier when I got that, and I was like, I want that. I was so excited because this just solidified my victory of the towers.
But I'm
For
not even
EC.
done. I'm in the middle of my turn.
You're in the middle of your turn?
Yeah.
Why are you taking so long?
I can't take that. Though. You haven't even flipped over all your tiles.
Oh my, I don't care. I'm ready
Oh
to go.
my! I was wondering. I was like, oh my gosh, she's really getting into this
I
whole thing,
know,
like
I
preemptively.
am.
Okay.
You're so slow. You're
So I
combating my excitement.
EC'd the blue.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to pick.
Hopefully he can't buy the yellow because he's for sure gonna buy it now.
No, I'm not gonna buy it.
Okay.
And I can't afford it.
All right. Anyways, as
Proceed.
I was saying,
And I'm gonna flip this. Go ahead.
before Wyatt needed to do his uneventful getting money,
Mm-hmm.
I was buying exact change for the tower, which is going to allow me to solidify the victory of that at in-game scoring points. I will put it over
her.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Feeling good about that?
Feeling good about that. So that was EC. So
Oh,
don't get
I threw
too
out
ahead
just a
of
regular
yourself.
card.
Okay. Then, all right, I'm gonna get the 8. Okay. There you are. Go ahead and it's your turn now.
It is my turn. My turn. Okay, I will go ahead and EC the Seraglio.
Wait, you can't do
Oh,
that.
I
It's
can't do that?
illegal.
Oh.
You guys, cheater!
Did
I
anybody
told
see?
you.
Did anybody see?
Told you.
Do you want to show them why it's illegal? I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause I kind of forgot.
Don't
I
be
did.
like
I
him.
did start to think it as soon as I placed it. So
Sure.
I did.
I think I was watching.
So I was trying to put this one, which has 3 walls, next to this one, which also had a wall, but there's nothing here. So you can't leave an empty
You can't. You
space.
have to be
Yeah,
able to
you
walk
had an
to it.
exception because you went around it from both sides.
Yeah,
that
so
time.
you literally have to be able to just act like you're a person.
Yeah, and I can't walk to this.
Yeah. It's the easiest way to describe it.
So
Picture yourself walking, and if you
I'll
can
put
get
that
there,
back, take
fine.
my card.
If you hit the wall, then
Oh,
it's a
is
problem.
this supposed to be flipped? Okay. Okay. I then will change my plans. Let's go.
So we're down to 6 tiles, everyone. Just to
6 tiles.
6 tiles.
6 tiles. I will. Go
Alhambra does
ahead.
actually come with a bag, where normally you draw out of the bag, but we just set them on the counter upside down just to make it a little bit easier.
Go ahead and get the 9. Sorry. Oh, it's a 6. I'll get the 8. Okay.
Ooh, I'll take
Your
the.
turn? You want the yellow?
Yeah.
I'll take the 9. Okay, your turn. Your turn. Oh, I forgot to, sorry, minimize this. You guys are probably wondering, like, hey, where the heck?
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's okay. We haven't
gosh.
very much. Okay, I'm gonna do overpay for this garden.
Okay. She overpaid for the garden. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Right jaw.
I will pay EC for this garden.
So 4
And-
tiles left.
Oh yeah, so we're getting close to the auction stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my next
So he's
choice...
gonna do better in the auction, most likely. Don't look at my... I'll wait till you're done. I can't...
Oh, you can do... I'll
Okay.
show mine over here.
There we go. I can't see. So there's mine. I'm trying to like just look at my little corner. I'm really bad at this.
Okay, so now I will also EC the Seraglio.
It's like learning how to like brush your hair in a mirror for the first time.
Can be like that.
It's like everything goes in the opposite direction that you're thinking it's going to go into.
So
Or backing up a trailer.
I EC'd this as well.
Wow, he's just going to like buy everything out.
I am trying. No more messing around.
So yeah, any polls on who's gonna win? If I'm looking right now and I'm thinking why he's gonna win. He always wins, you guys. And I tried to be aggressive this time though. So
I don't always win. I think I've been lucky because you saw she had so many cards, and that is a scary situation where sometimes she just takes off and kicks everybody's butt.
All right, what do we got? Ooh, this is good.
Plus, it is important to keep in mind she has control of the towers and the gardens currently. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those are the two highest powered items. I forget where's my main scoring card. So I mean, there's a drastic difference if we look at these scorings. I mean, you can kind of read them, but like 20, 12, 5 in green. And 21, 13, 6. So, like, she'll make up 8 points on each of her high-end levels in the third round.
Okay, guys. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to overpay... No. Okay. First, let's get my garden. Let's just do the EC, get my garden.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to reevaluate. Okay, this can go right here. No, it can't. It can't go there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You can't place it.
Hold on. Okay, so maybe
She's
I think
in
that was why I was
trouble.
going to try to overpay first. But I don't think I can do that. I might have to reserve it. I don't want to reserve it. Okay, I'm going to overpay. Oh, okay.
No, so you paid EC.
Okay, I paid
currently.
EC. I'm going to overpay for the arcade.
Okay.
So I can get this. So let me see if I can put this down, and then that will maybe allow me to play my garden. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. All right. She's fine, everybody.
We could all agree that seemed really illegal, but I think it is, in fact, in the way we play it, fair. Seems super illegal.
We play everything with, like, a slightly asterisk house rule a lot of times on like especially on favorites that we play a lot. So like if we ever do something that you're like that's not part of the rules, it's probably because we probably know the rules and either chose not to do it
at a certain point we're like that's a dumb idea.
Yes, or we very well could have just messed up because we do have a lot of games and so it's hard to keep them all straight.
But we could also maybe agree it was a dumb rule.
Dirk.
Yeah. Dirk. Oh, Dirk Hen.
Oh, was it his name?
I guess it is. So Dirk is the
bad
guy.
Now I feel bad. So,
we didn't even know who we were making fun of. I looked at it, like I had no idea.
I thought it was like a third-party random name that they were like, this will work.
Yeah. Like,
well, so Alhambra is also one of those games. So the rule book, even for our edition, it comes in like, I don't know, 8 different languages or something. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe a Dirk is a universal name, you know? But there is. What are you looking at? What you got?
Man, so you took the arcades.
Ooh, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is there?
9.
Okay, so I have the arcades.
I think
I have the towers. Gardens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you have the towers.
I have gardens, towers, and arcades. Yep. Solidified. Wyatt has the chambers solidified. Seraglios. I have 2. Yes, and arcade pavilions. Okay, so he's got the lower things and more walls.
And EC this Seraglio.
Okay, so this is the last tile. So once we cannot fill is when we'll switch into the auction. So we're still able to fill up for the next round. So my turn would act as normal. Assuming he doesn't buy another thing. If he buys another thing, we'll go straight to auction. And again, auction just works by who has the most money in that color.
I think right now I'm going to go ahead and your turn.
Okay. Your turn. Took some money.
Okay.
What will he do, everyone?
What will I do? I'm going to go ahead and take...
He's going to take the 2. I bet you... I don't know that any of us thought that.
I didn't think that for sure.
He must want the
sure.
most in yellow, because he doesn't know what I have in yellow, so he's banking on if he has anything in yellow, he can
Are
win.
these all the cards left?
That's all the cards left.
Oh.
Again, you guys, like I said in the beginning, this is the thing about Wyatt. He's like, I had no idea. Timestamp, everyone. I'll try to put it in. When Wyatt found out or was notified of this was the last time.
It doesn't matter at all, but yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will take the...
Pretty sure it doesn't matter. If it ends up mattering, I'm going to be concerned.
Well, it matters for walls. That's what it really matters for. It doesn't matter for majority anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
all
I'm with
about the
you.
walls. So... I mean, I guess I'll just go and take the 9.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take the 6.
I'll take the 5. A5. You don't even want to see? You don't even want to see what you can get?
Yeah, just pull it up.
Oh.
Put it over. Take this 8.
I know he's going to buy what I want. I really just want this the whole time, and no green
It's the only
is going
thing
to
with
come.
walls.
It's the only thing with walls that I want, and give me the 5 in blue, please.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and EC the chambers.
Yep, called that. So now we're going to go into auction.
No,
well, so
no, because I'm not done.
Because you're easy. I know. I was going to
EC'd
say,
it.
after you're done with your turn. After he's done with his turn, everyone.
Turn. It doesn't matter where I put this ultimately because
it matters greatly.
I can't do anything with it.
All right. What else you doing? Bucko.
Okay. Just to make this fun now, I'm just gonna overpay and buy the tower.
No, you take all the walls away. You're such a
All right, you can
right.
have those if you have the biggest. But I don't even know that you do.
All right. So we'll show the auction so that we can see how it goes.
Yeah.
So yellow, how much money we got?
I got 2.
$3.
Oh,
woo! Big
that's yours.
spender.
Big spender indeed.
Okay, orange.
Orange. I have quite a bit of orange.
13.
I have 6, 15.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Oops.
So 15.
Can you say that?
Yeah, sure. You just did. 20, 23.
All right, 23. Jesus.
I know.
Can you say that?
I think you could.
Okay, I'm gonna place. I can place my tower. Sorry.
You sure can.
But unfortunately, I didn't do my walls. I didn't. So I tried to be really aggressive with the walls. I've definitely been
I could have
over.
got a whole lot more walls.
I've definitely been over 20 on the walls several times. So I thought that I was like being really aggressive in the beginning, but I apparently, I think I just got a little hung up, and then I think maybe in my beginning being so. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I didn't do as well on my walls as I wish I would have.
So,
but we'll see if my tower and garden strategy, which I do employ most times, pays off. But so far, to recap, are you at 75 or 76? This is...
I'm at 75.
75. It is 75
you
to
want to put that in front? Show the scoring thing into your camera. That's... Okay. No, wow. I just hold it under the camera.
I'm telling you, it's like the opposite of everything.
Some people, this can be very difficult.
It can't. Okay, so I'm going to count it.
Okay.
Let's just start there.
Hand me that. I'll work on it. Yeah.
I got it. No, I'm doing fantastic.
Okay.
You think?
It's okay. Let me see this. Okay. So, we're just going to go through and score, and then I'll show this. Pavilions, I have all of them for the most part. So I get 16. Bailey gets 8. So we'll start with Bailey. 67 plus 8.
Can you
75.
Can
so
you
we're
zoom
tied.
in on our scoring round? Scoring
tracker. Let's watch ourselves go around this track.
It's intense. Well, and they can take in the
the appeal of the board. Okay,
yeah.
So Bailey just got 8. Bailey got 8 for this. And I'm going to get 16 from 75, so that's 85, 91. Okay, next one is Seraglio's, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Marker on here. Put that scoring pad right here.
Yeah, but it doesn't show up all that great.
Yeah, it's better than they might can feel scrolling at least.
So, anyway, so on this next one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Seraglios. Bailey has 2. So Bailey will get 9 points. 75 plus 9 is 84. 17 added to 91 is 108. Behind the plant. 108. Okay.
Non-Miller.
The next one, the arcades. I believe you won the arcades.
I did. I solidified the arcades.
So she got 18, which is 84, 94, and 94 plus 8 is 102. And that would give me 10. So 8 to 18. Okay. Chambers. I won that one by quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have 8 of... Token. How many are there? 9. I have 8 of 9.
Yes. I just got the 1. You only need the 1.
I know, right?
Well, with how we play with Dirk, you need more than 1. So that's
true.
That's the balancing act.
So
of, like,
I'd
our
really
house
be
rule.
kicking her butt if Dirk was involved. Well, that's actually, I think that is kind of true because I don't think he would have beat me in the gardens or the towers, but we would have had to give him some, which would have made him not available.
Yeah. It's more, he is like a third player where you you can give him things or put in your own. So sometimes you might just like...
And we wouldn't have went into the thing of we didn't know who was going to get a majority if we had played with Dirk. Like, we knew I had a majority and she could never take it, but like, if Dirk would have been involved, there would have been a little bit of scramble. And I can't remember, do you get to see what he has? I can't remember if you get to see what he has.
Yeah, you do. You operate almost like, so when you played Seven Wonders with the 2-player, how you kind of like you both can like see everything that the third player does, or your little fake player, your Dirk in Seven Wonders. But you can see everything that he does, and you kind of like use him to your advantage or your opponent's disadvantage. So you can see everything at least, but... And you kind of use him, but we just, I don't know. We just kind of like to play and just do our own thing. And we don't play 2-player all that often of Alhambra. I feel like we play it more with like a bigger group. At least 3, usually. But when we have played it 2, just to make it for simplicity, we're fine just playing it like with more of the regular rules.
So in a roundabout way, I really kind of think the way we play it, that I should almost get 19 and then half of like the third player and be like, I get 21 and second place can still have 11. But we're going to do it the way that we currently play it.
That's excessive.
Is it? I was trying to decide if it was.
If anything, I
because
think maybe...
I have 8 of 9. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I own so many of them.
Yeah. But you like...
Okay,
that was
18 plus 19 is 37. And Bailey would get 11, so she is at 102.
Can I catch up, you guys?
And 13. I think you can, because these next ones she's gonna.
I think I'm gonna get close to catching up, and then you're gonna surpass me with the walls.
So she got the gardens because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she got the other. Was there 6? Yep, you got the other 6. So I actually did compete for that one, but she ended up getting the whole thing. So on gardens, she'll get 20 points, so 13 to 33. And I will get 12, 37 to 49. And on the last one, she's going to get 21. 33 plus 21 is 54. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
And then 49 plus 13, 49, 59, 1, 2, 3 is 62. So we're at 162 to 154. And now we're going to go into scoring our... Do you want to do mine first or yours first?
Do yours first, because I won't be able to catch you.
Well, I don't know that that's true. So let's take a look at mine.
I think so. I mean, you got a cluster going on over there. He's got okay. How many?
Oh, I don't have to worry about the one. You can't. There is a tower up here, but it doesn't have a road.
Out of curiosity, how many tiles do you have?
Well, let me count my road, and then I will count the tiles.
And then tell me how many tiles.
So roads: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points. So 62, that would be 81. Total tiles: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 tiles.
31 tiles. I was just curious, at the end.
I think that's an interesting...
So actually, normally we always both surpass 100, I would say. Wouldn't you say? Are we have a low score game? Or is that 3 player?
I'm almost at 200.
Oh, you've already passed it.
We went around the track.
Oh, you just haven't taken anything. I was like, man, I feel like we always go over 100.
Yeah, let's take a look at Bailey's, because this is the big game difference, because Bailey looks pretty cohesive.
It's very cohesive, but I did not connect it.
Right now, 81. I'm at 181, and so she needs a score of 27.
So, honestly, if you guys can see right here,
you might get it.
This has a wall here. So if I could have found a wall, one of those 3, to put right here, but there's not very many of those that have the 3 walls, because normally they're kind of hard to get, and you don't want them a lot of times. But if I would have found that would have connected all the way to here, and then all the way around. But as it stands,
I think you might get it.
I don't think I will.
Let's see.
But here we are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, that was broken.
It's broken.
Oh, I thought it went around. I was like, oh.
I couldn't get it to
connect.
17.
If it would have went around, what would it have been?
So, it's
pretend it goes around. I thought it went around the corner.
It would have a lot of
18,
asterisks.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
But you have
29.
too many asterisks in there. I have too many broken bits to even... It's not that I just needed 1.
She needed 27 to tie me. So I was just curious, because from my angle, it looks like...
So what did I end up with? Can you move mine?
You did 17, so 17, you're at 54, so that's 64 plus 7 is 71. So 181 to 171. So a 10-point
that was
split.
closer. Literally, sometimes, you can make us back big, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, literally, sometimes we finish this game, and literally, my little pawn will be, across the way, and, Wide's pawn's like, hey, how's it going? And I don't know what it is. And I always think that I play too conservative, and I think I get, anxious about my walls that I have. So I'm really good about trying to, maximize going after certain buildings, and then also pay attention to the EC, but normally I'm very conservative on walls. So I tried to play a little bit more aggressive, but he still edged me out. He managed to...
we didn't play with a third player. I would say that, and that could be a big game changer, because for a while there, I thought I was crushing her. And then to see that she got within 10, I was like, what happened that I didn't just murder? Yeah, that I didn't just murder this whole game. But I do think if you play with our style where you don't do the third player variant, it's not a variant. We're a variant. This is how you're supposed to play the game. That it's interesting because owning the gardens and the tower, she made up 16 points at the very end just by grabbing those two. And I mean, she has a really solid build around hers, and mine does look a little hodgepodge. Oh, did we count how many total you had?
Oh, tiles.
So I own
2,
31,
4.
I believe.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3.
So she had 23, and I own 31. Like I was, luckily, I was buying a ton. Yes, and I don't. A lot of my stuff doesn't even connect over here. But it did give me the majority in like all the other categories in chambers.
It gives
8
you
out of
more,
9.
and it gives you more to get more roads, more tiles.
Potentially would have.
Because I think I maximized very well with the tiles I did purchase.
Yours
as
looks
far
really
as
nice.
it's set up. Yeah. Sometimes like I try to like also mix something, you know, like a llama or.
So the last thing we'll do before we call this thing done is Bailey typically likes to give it a ranking.
Oh, I do.
On a scale of 0 to 10.
Yes.
And so, for instance, we played Splendor the other day, and I ranked Splendor a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Alhambra for me, something about this game, I do really like it. This might be a 10 out of 10 for me.
Ooh, more than Splendor.
Yeah, I like it. It takes a little bit longer. So Splendor, because the mechanics, they are an engine build. You can realize you're gonna lose early on, which is fine. But this game, I think you have a lot more avenues, and like it is a little. I don't know. It's the same sort of mechanic in a roundabout way.
Like you're both trying to like buy,
and I'm building
like,
up a hand of whether it's money or whatever. But it's like I feel like there's more options and a longer duration to pan out a strategy in Alhambra. And I do like building the stuff over here. I think that's fun. The one thing I would say, components are equally nice. I do like in Splendor, I like the tokens. They have a nice hefty weight, and they're kind of fun to throw around. Yep. But I think this is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, not that you have to like directly compare it, but I knew that he loves Splendor.
And I love Splendor, so yeah. So
whoa, you're gonna get this one more
I
than
love
Splendor?
them both. This could easily be another 9 out of 10, but I think I like it more than Splendor, and I'm not going to do the 9.5 situation. I'm just going to say, like, if I like it more than Splendor, and Splendor's a 9, this must be a 10 for me.
Okay.
And I won.
And he won. Okay, so... Of course, it's like asterisk.
I didn't win Splendor, though. If you watch that video, I didn't win Splendor, so I'm like, it's probably an 8. I think I started as an 8. I was like, I didn't win it 8.
And he's like,
But then I won Alhambra, and I was like, 10? I don't know. I'm not saying it as a factor, but like that's how I felt about it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so I always rate my games on Board Game Geek and log my plays on Board Game Geek. So I like to let Wyatt guess what I rated it.
Oh yeah, I guessed last time. So on Splendor, I guessed that she gave it, because I think I started out as an 8. And I was like, I bet that she did a 9. And she said she did a 9.5. And so then I started thinking about it. And I was like, well, with other games, I could rate them really low. So I switched my Splendor to a 9. So Alhambra, I'd say this is a 10 for you as well. I mean, because there's a factor.
She's like, I won. I keep winning. It's a 10 for you.
Oh, that's a good point. She doesn't win it all the time. But she said if I'm really interested in the game, she typically rates it highly. So I think she gave it a 10.
I gave it a 9, everyone. So
lower than Splendor.
I gave it a lower. Okay, so honestly, it might be a little bit of the fact I always lose this game. I don't know what it is, but I do love it. But I never win, and it's like so it probably is a little bit, but I think it is a really good game. And again, like I give it a 9 because I can play it with almost anybody. And I almost think that, like, the fact that there's, like, enough randomness in it. I know that people don't like randomness, but honestly, like, sometimes with games you play, like, again and again and again and again and again, just having, like, a little bit of the randomness of the tiles and the money, it's never the same. So I can literally play this game, like, 500 times and still keep playing it. So that is what I give it a 9 for. I can teach it to anybody, and I can play it, and I always have a good time. And I think just maximizing the decisions of, like, what do you want to take in the money? It always feels like you're doing something that you can make a decision on and optimize. And then when you don't really know what you're doing, you can kind of just do a crapshoot and get along as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think there's just more opportunity in this game.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that you rated it lower.
He's mad at my rating.
I thought I had that right. I was like, oh, she for sure rated this at 10.
No,
so it'll be curious because because we'll do more games, and
Well,
I'm pretty sure I know what's going to be her number one because now I'm like, well, one of these has got to be a 10, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Yeah,
I've narrowed it down.
We'll do our top.
I won't say what it is, but I'm like 100% sure I know what Bailey ranked her 10.
Yeah, we'll do our top, maybe like 20 or 25 games, maybe.
Bailey can do her top 20, and I'll do my top 10.
He can do more than 10.
I could probably do more. Barely over 10, though.
Why?
That I thoroughly enjoyed enough to
that you thoroughly enjoyed, but you can rank
Otherwise, you're going to get this ranking of games that Bailey made me play that I rated really low because I didn't want to be there. And so I want to do 10 because there's a solid 10 that I really enjoyed. But, okay.
Well, with that, stay along because we'll hit up some of Wyatt's more Catan. We'll hit up that once we get some more people and some other just like favorite classics that Wyatt also loves that you can probably play with lots of people. This is Botany and Board. Please consider giving us a like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We'd love to interact with you guys. If anything, like if our audio is off, anything, we're literally just getting started. This is like video number 2, so like audio, anything that like would help you guys, just let us know.
Yeah, teach us how to be better. Do not tell us we played the game incorrectly.
Yeah, no, leave
we are
that
very
out.
aware that we played the game our own way. We do know that. So if you want to tell us we were wrong in how we played, we know. Yeah,
leave that out. But anything else, we're here for it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much. Come back and see us some more. So good to see you. Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.